tour guide, the president, and the king around here. I'm the landlord, I'm the owner, tenant, the janitor. I'm off the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta subscribe, you gotta hit the bell for all notifications. Trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation, leave us a super thanks, super chat, or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app. Cash app tag won't be in the description along with the Bandcamp link. But I didn't do the description yet. I do it after I finish the video and upload it. So if you want to pay your taxes and you want to do it during the video, then you're gonna have to use the super chat function or whatever. Also, when you write your name and graffiti on the walls, we love graffiti here in Monster Nation. This is a hip hop nation. You know what I'm saying? Just spell stuff right. The presidents, the mayors, the governors, spell their stuff right. You know what I'm saying? It's Rock, R-O-C-K. K is 1,000. He wants his thousands. Unless you're a Crip. I give Crips a little pass and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put a little cuh or something, cuz or something in the, you know what I'm saying, in the comment so we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's Helter Skelter, not Helter Skelter. It's A and a H at the end of those words. No E's and R's. It's Monster, not Monster. It's an A at the end of that word, no ER. And of optimum importance is BCC, not BBC. All right? Pause. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. We are pause practitioners over here. It's a word association game for us. It teach people to watch what they say. You gotta think before you as an MC, it's excellent training. You understand what I'm saying? And it's fun. Why do you hate fun so much? You don't try to put it off on what you thinking about. What you thinking about? It's fun to us. It's funny. And personally, I use pause in male and female situations. Anything that was unintentionally schmexual, I pause it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So now that we got that out the way, what's the good word, y'all? Have y'all heard what Ebro and Rosenberg were talking about? They said that Charlemagne did something to get his deal, his new deal and all of that. And let's just I didn't listen to the whole thing. This is usually when I do these vlogs, I watch the whole thing. I'll formulate an opinion and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I watch a couple of things, get a few of the facts and all that, so I don't just come in here shooting from the hip completely. I mean, I still be shooting from the hip, but you know what I mean? When it comes to this though, for whatever reason, like I was having trouble getting to it. Like I didn't have the time to watch it in full. I just I wanted to drop something today, so I said I'm gonna go through it with y'all. Let's do it. All right. Let's see.
Listen, there were things that
Start again.
Because listen, there were things that Charlemagne was willing to do that I would have never done. Never. And that's how you get to those big bags.
Because I don't to have the people like the iHearts of the world want to hand you this much money.
But it's the same with Stephen A. Smith, though. When Disney wants to give you money like that, you got to do a dance I ain't willing to do.
You could have. I think you could have done it. I don't know if you would have gotten the Stephen A. 30 a year is a big one.
Who?
You.
No.
No, but I think you would if you had flipped it on and done the dance right, you could have got yourself a nice 10, 15.
Oh.
I think that's.
Oh yeah.
But
I can't do it.
Ebro, you should have been at Turning Point USA this weekend. This could have been you.
Nah, son, it crossed my mind.
You could have been lit.
Because imagine, if I start sitting down with the, give me a name.
Candace.
Oh,
Ben Shapiro.
Hey, come on.
Tucker Carlson.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you really go all the way to Nick Fuentes.
I mean, me and Nick would get it popping.
I mean, but you guys can find some common ground. It's all about finding common ground.
I'm common ground will we find?
Listen, I'm sure you guys could find the same person you don't like here or there. Have yourself a little chit chat.
Apparently, because listen,
I don't like it. I mean, what he's saying might be. Now, I don't think what he's saying true. I don't. Because from where I sit, he was already shucking and jiving for the people. You shucked and jived for however long it took for you to help turn New York hip hop into Atlanta radio. I mentioned in the vlog I did about this a few days ago how Ebro used to be in Atlanta, but I didn't expound on that part of it that that much. I didn't say too much about it. I just kind of skimmed past it. But yeah, I didn't before I knew who Ebro was. Like, this was the early 2000s. Some of my peoples who lived in, like they said, they were from Cali, but they lived in Atlanta, and they told me about Ebro, and they were saying that son was doing some sucker-ish, right? And I don't, what I'm saying, like, that was my first impression. So maybe I've been looking at him through that lens, little stain, dirt stained glasses ever since. Speaking of which, I got some new glasses, y'all. I couldn't do it. No, y'all seen me in those. Anyway, I was looking at him through dirt stained glasses and all of that. So I wasn't, I probably was feeling a little bit, I didn't never have a strong affinity towards him. I always kind of looked at him sideways. And then when he had this whole, the whole debate with Buckshot he had about major and minors and all of this, that, and the third, go find it. I didn't watch it too much because it made, I try not to, I didn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it. Well, I didn't study it. I wasn't vlogging back then and nothing. Only thing that would have did was made me upset, right? Talking to, you know what I'm saying? So I can remember Sean P hit him up online, asking him, are we crossed? You understand what I'm saying? And Ebro was like, nah, it's, you know what I'm saying, a healthy conversation and all of that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. I don't know the exact year that Atlanta or the South, or maybe it was Atlanta first, and then, the other regions and all that, Texas came along, you know what I'm saying? And, Florida, even though they all had, Florida had something before that, they had Luke and Trina and Trick and all of that. Texas had, what do you call it, Ghetto Boys, so on and so forth. But when Atlanta blew up, all of those regions re-blew, pause, after that. You know what I'm saying? Shit just went crazy. So whether it's the Atlanta, let's just start with Atlanta. What was it? Andre 3000 said the South got something to say. What was that? In 6 or something like that? And I think that Outkast had already had an album out, but they, Atlanta hadn't done its dirty work yet. You know what I'm saying? And they had Dirty South hadn't done the game dirty yet. But when it all happened, I'm not, let's say Dre made that declaration in 96, right? What was that, the 96 Source Awards? You know what I'm saying? Salute the word of mouth guy. What did he say? Ebro has a vastly wild and different black experience than Charlemagne. Both got features that's both toxic and redeeming unequivocally. Ebro on some outside New York type of thing. Yeah, because I've been mad, as many times as I've been mad at Ebro, I've been mad at Charlemagne more. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, for more times actually, more specific. If we had to count, it was more times. So with that being said, because I still give Charlemagne a certain amount of grace, I do respect to a certain extent a lot of what he do, or some of what he do. So I guess I could offer Ebro the same grace. But what I'm getting at, I ain't forget my point. Like, I don't know the timeline that well. I'm bringing up all them dates. I'm taking the long way to get to this point. I don't know what exactly the dates was, what the correlation is between when the South blew up and when Ebro got on New York radio. But Ebro was, I don't know where he's originally from, but he was in Atlanta at some point before New York. And he had, he had a position down there. You understand what I'm saying? He was doing You know, he might have been program directing, or he might have been the top DJ, whatever it was. And he got up here and just turned our shit to Atlanta. You understand what I'm saying? Like he did, he was part of the radio. I don't care which radio it was. All of the radio was part of the problem when it came down to reinforcing those guardrails that was put up for artists so that niggas come out start sounding like they from down south or whatever. Cause it's like, yo, what else can we do? They're not playing, they not signing, they not doing nothing if it don't sound like this. Like I stated, niggas I know, hard gangsters, hardcore G's and thugs from New York was telling me, hey, yo, Rock, you gotta do a song. Just do a little song, put a little dance to it. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't, but you know what I'm saying, son? You gotta dumb your shit. That's what they saying. You understand what I'm saying? So for them to be on the air now talking about whatever it was that Charlemagne had to do to get him. First of all, y'all not saying what Charlemagne had to do to get his job. We don't know. What are you accusing him of? If is there something? Is there some details I'm missing? You know what I mean? Because if it looked like he did the same thing you do. Ask the tough questions. Shut up. Watch out. Say disrespectful, troll the public. Have tough. It's the same shit. What's the difference? Sit next to somebody and allow them to say something. I don't know. Well, Rosenberg don't be talking crazy. Not too crazy. Not to my knowledge. And as I said, Rosenberg, he kind of gets a pass from me. I rock with Rosenberg. You know what I'm saying? I've met him. He's good. He was cool with me. He was cool with P. You know what I'm saying? I get saying, you know what I mean? But you, Ebro, are you just partying? I mean, you got your new jump off. You know, you got your new situation. You just left the, you know, the Hot 97 and all of that. You just partying? You know what I mean? Are you just doing that thing? Pause. That thing that I don't like doing. The reason why my numbers don't, you know, my numbers on here, probably why y'all won't respond to me because my numbers ain't that crazy, but because I don't do disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do trolling. I don't do goofball. I don't participate in the clown show. You understand what I'm saying? I don't say things I don't mean. I don't say things that I ain't willing to stand on in real life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't say things that I think in my real smart 52-year-old brain is stupid. I don't do things that I already know is stupid. Cause niggas be doing it. Y'all niggas be on, you understand? A lot of people be on here doing things that they have preached against for years. Niggas have beat on their chest and declared themselves vehemently, wholeheartedly against certain shit that they do on here. I don't do that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's probably that probably, yeah. So they won't respond to this. They probably won't see this because this ain't that. Right? So good. I seen you niggas shucking. I mean, that's how it feels. Shucking and then jobbing. So yeah, that's my short, you know, that's my short time on it. I ain't gonna take too much time, take too much of y'all time. I just wanted to get to y'all every day. I'm trying to rebuild my consistency, even though I didn't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I came in and did it, pause. You know what I mean? Because we building something here. You heard? And y'all gotta rock with me because we ain't part of the clown show. So y'all really gotta like, comment, spread, share, do all of this stuff to make this jump off, blow up, pause. Because YouTube, blow off, pause. Because YouTube and Google, they be coming up with they be setting all kind of traps and guardrails and all kind of other stuff. You know, a lot of the stuff that you probably click the button for, you go on YouTube, you not seeing it. Because they done hit us with some new settings or something that we got to find and click the button. And they hit y'all with some settings that y'all got to find as viewers and click them off. That's you know what I'm saying? That's ruining our visibility, our connection with each other. But, you know, I come on here, go live, pause, and I'll walk y'all through it. I'll show y'all the things, so you know what I'm saying, y'all could, you know, the guardrails and the secret settings that they putting on to make it harder for y'all to get the real. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna end this one right now. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 fists. Pause. Rock on, y'all.